In this video, I'm going to tell you the top 10 best tech-free heavy tanks that you can get at tier 10. So let's just get right into it. So the first one is the IS-7 with a 48.9% win ratio with 5,898,635 battles played in it, which makes it the most played tank on this list. So the IS-7 is great for its mobility, great to getting into positions really fast with its top speed of 59.6, which we can round up to 60 kilometers. Has decent horsepower per ton to get you there at 17.6. And when you get there, it's great at being hold down with its impenetrable turret. I say that. Has a couple of weak points, but not a lot of people know it. But pretty much it is impenetrable. It has 6.3 gun depression, 490 alpha, and decent penetration at 250 on its standard and 303 on its premium. Next, we move up to the 9th spot, which is the tier 10 French heavy tank, the Amex M454, with a 48.92 win ratio, 1,154,117 battles played in it. This tank, it's unlike the Andre Giant, which has, the Andre the Giant has more armor and only has the 130, what this tank also gets, but it gets two guns. A 130, which is known for its alpha at 560, with lower penetration and lower accuracy than the 120, which has higher penetration and higher DPM and better accuracy. The armor is also not lackluster because it also has really good armor. 300 on its turret, 220 on its hull, and 100 on its side. 100 to 120 on its side, and 2,200 hit points to both. Number 8 is my personal favorite tank on this list, and it's my most played tank. That is the Soviet heavy tank, the IS-4, with 49.26 battle percent win ratio and 1,907,867 battles played in it. This tank has strong armor, really good at side scraping with 160 at the front and 120 at the sides, with amazing 2,500 hit points. This tank is just basically meant to survive. Even if it gets surrounded, if you angle it correctly, you will survive. It also has a good gun. At 440, used to be like really good, used to be like better than average. Now it's starting to get average as a damage roll. But the penetration is really good at 258 on its standard, 340 on its premium. It also has a good gun depression. Number 7, which is kind of fits the name of this tank, which is the Panzerwaffen 7. The Panzer 7. This tank has a 49.44% win ratio with 1,120,862 battles played in it. This tank is really good at side scraping with great armor and 560 alpha. It used to have a sidle weak point, which would make it hard to like side scrape on, but now since Wargaming's buffed it, this tank is actually really good at side scraping now. But it still has that metlit weak point that it still has, which some people know about, some people don't know about, and sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy to know about, to penetrate. But overall, really good tank. Number 6 is the VZ55, Tier 10 Czechoslovakian heavy tank. This has a 49.59% win ratio with 598,702 battles played in it. This tank is what's special about this tank is it has a 2-shot auto loader. Now, actually, it gets two guns. One's a single shot and one's a double shot. Both do the same amount of damage, but you have to grind through the single shot to get the double shot. But once you get the double shot, that's what makes this tank spectacular. Doing 490 damage per shot. Yeah, 490 damage per shot, doing 980 and 2 seconds. With great gun depression at 8 degrees, and able to get into positions pretty fast with its 50 top speed with 15.45 horsepower per ton. And that burst damage is what makes the VZ55 so powerful on this list. Number 5 is another Soviet heavy tank, which is the Object 705A. With a 49.59% win ratio with 2,934,732 battles played in it. This tank is great at side scraping. Can actually go hold down because of how good the turret armor is. Its frontal turret armor is 330, its frontal armor is 175, and the side armor is 100. And it does 650 damage per shot, which makes it really good for backward side scraping. And the turret is on the back of the tank, I forgot to mention. And it also has 2,450 hit points. Great side scraping beast of a tank with that great alpha. Now we move on to number 4 with another tank that has a great alpha, which is the 60 TP, the Polish heavy tank. At 49.69% win ratio with 1,602,245 battles played in. This tank is a hold down monster, doing 750 damage per shot. Its gun, this turret armor is 260 with 8 degrees of gun depression and 2,600 hit points. The number 3 spot is a German heavy tank, super heavy, with the most hit points in the game, which is the Mouse, at a 49.73% win ratio with 1,506,092 battles played in it. This tank has really great armor, 260 on the front of its turret, 210 on its side, and 200 on the front of the hull, and 185 on its side. If you can angle it perfectly at a perfect angle, stand out in the open with it perfectly angled, and you're never going to get penetrated. Just of how good the armor of this tank actually is, with boasting the highest hit points in World War II at 3,000, with good damage at 490, and its penetration is kind of lackluster at 246. Good standard penetration, but premium is 311. The number 2 spot is the ST2. First tank on this list to break the 50% margin at a 50.44% win ratio with 123,003 battles played in this tank. Has great armor like the IS-4, which has the same hull as the IS-4 with less armor at 150 at the front and 140 at the side, 2,500 hit points, 8 degrees of gun compression, and what makes this tank is it's double-barreled, be able to either shoot 440 at one time, or it's doubling with 880, which makes this tank very versatile as a single shot or an auto letter. Quick burst damage. Number 1 is another super heavy, and it's the Type 5 Heavy with a 50.91% win ratio with 2,016,688 battles played in it, with strong frontal armor at 270 on its hull, 280 on its turret, with 2,800 hit points, and a 15 centimeter, or you can run a 14 centimeter. 14 centimeters is great for its guaranteed damage and overmatching. 15 centimeter is its derp gun with 85 millimeters of penetration with 1,300 damage. Or you can switch to its heat rounds, 330 millimeters of penetration and 750 damage. Well, guys, that's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember to Slapafish because watch that. And peace out. See ya.